They say the silence of the woods is peaceful, but if you listen closely, sometimes the silence is actually waiting for you. I used to love solo camping trips, until the night I realized I was never truly alone in that cabin. It was late October. I had rented this A-frame cabin up in the Pacific Northwest. It was perfect, secluded, surrounded by towering pines, and miles away from the nearest cell tower. The listing on the app said it was a cozy getaway for one. I arrived just as the sun was setting. The place was beautiful, but there was a weird smell inside, like damp earth and stale cigarettes. I didn't think much of it. The owner said he hadn't been there in weeks. I unpacked, made some coffee, and sat by the window watching the rain. Around 10 p.m., I started hearing noises, thumping sounds. At first, I thought it was just the house settling, or maybe raccoons outside. But then, the sound changed. It wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from beneath me. I froze. I was sitting on the couch, and right under my feet, I felt a vibration. Thump, thump, scratch. My heart was pounding in my throat. I grabbed a flashlight and checked the perimeter outside. Nothing, just mud and rain. But when I came back inside, I noticed something I hadn't seen before. The rug in the middle of the living room was slightly moved, just an inch. I pulled the rug back. There was no trapdoor, just floorboards. But between the cracks of the wood, I saw a light, a faint flickering yellow light coming from the crawl space underneath the house. And then, I heard it, a cough, a suppressed, wet human cough right under the floorboards. I didn't scream. I didn't investigate. My instinct took over. I grabbed my car keys, left my bags, left everything, and ran out the door. As I was fumbling with my car door, I looked back at the cabin. Through the vents in the foundation, a pair of eyes was staring right at me, wide, manic eyes reflecting in my headlights. I drove to the nearest town and called the police. They went out there the next morning. They found a makeshift bed, dozens of food wrappers, and photos of the previous guests sleeping, photos taken from inside the room. The scariest part? The police said the entry point to the crawl space was from inside the pantry. I was locked in there with him the whole time. I don't go camping anymore.